let's transfer over to jobs, like the job market here in LA. What does that even look like anymore? Post-pandemic, a lot of people don't want to go into work. Everybody wants to telework, which I get, because you figured out a way to not have to go in the office. Like during the pandemic, people had to figure out to keep their business running without having their employees come in and get, sick or get miss COVID. So like they were figuring out ways to, keep people in their homes. But now that, we don't have that worry about disease, or, the virus being around, it's like, okay, now we want you to go back into work. But it looks different now because people now understand that their position can run remotely. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of things that I feel like we need to change when it comes to certain jobs. But there's also a missing link of now customer service is like, because nobody wants to do their job.
They don't have to work no more. The reason why is because they were making more money from the government paying them to stay home. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, it's not just that. You also have to take in the account of social media, mm-hmm. and also these reality TV shows. Mm-hmm. Everybody want to live like these people on reality TV.
Mm-hmm. And social media.
And they don't want to do the work. So you got a lot of people doing OnlyFans.
Oh, let's talk about OnlyFans. It's a job. Hey, sex work is a job.
It's a job.
Yeah.
But
again, OnlyFans isn't just sex work, but it's most of them. It's sex work.
Well, this I don't have this thing, and I brought this up. I don't have an issue with people on OnlyFans or anything, mm-hmm. like that. I have an issue with the attitudes that they portray. So a lot of people out here, they still work and they don't want to compromise their body for everybody to see.
Right.
And so what they're doing is, they'll say, they can't afford this and they broke, and I'm like, why are y'all talking down to people? I said, you guys are compromising yourself for this type of money. That's good for you. Some people don't want to put their body out there like that, mm-hmm. and be filmed to make that type of money that you're making. Mm-hmm. So I said, I think y'all should just be respectful to them. The reason why I look down upon some of the people that's on OnlyFans is because when you look at somebody, like when you go to DC, for example, mm-hmm. in DC, you have a lot of beautiful people there. Mm-hmm. They got their career or business in order, and they can also do OnlyFans if they wanted to. Mm-hmm. The people that's usually on OnlyFans, they can't. They don't have any other skills. Mm-hmm. They don't have a business. They don't have a master's degree or whatever. They don't have that type of level of status. A lot of them don't.
A lot of them. However, let me play devil's advocate because, that is very true. But then there's also the people that do have great jobs and have a lot of great things going on for themselves, but they see the potential of what OnlyFans can bring to them. I actually have some really close friends that are like, ooh, I'm thinking about starting an OnlyFans. Like these are like military people, these are doctors, these are people that actually do have things going on. You don't hear a lot about these people, but I do get what you're saying.
This is the thing. I don't mind the people on OnlyFans. It's just like my motto of today, and mm-hmm. I mean this is just me. Mm-hmm. Is why would I want to hang with the people that is on OnlyFans when I can hang with the person that owns OnlyFans?
Oh, okay. And so we're being an Ebony K. Williams today? Is that what we're doing? No, that's what we're doing?
I'm sorry. It is what it is because at this point, clear example, when you remember when they made the announcement that they were going to take OnlyFans from that type of platform,
right?
Everybody was scrambling. Oh, we're going to go to Just for Fans, and I don't know how I'm going to pay my rent and everything. These were the same people that were being nasty and vindictive towards other people when they were doing good on OnlyFans. And then when that announcement came, they didn't know how they were going to pay their rent, and they wanted people to feel sorry for them. So this is where I'm coming from in terms of the nastiness of the people. I don't have a problem with the sex works or anything like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of escorts out here. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people that do videos, all that stuff. But
mm-hmm.
my thing is when it comes to the way you treat people mm-hmm. based off your job,
right.
That's when I start to look at it because a lot of them don't, have a toy line or nothing like that.
Right.
I said, so your body ain't gonna last forever.
Body don't last.
So what are you gonna have after that? That's all I'm just trying to prepare people for the real reality. Because when you get to that 60 years of age, nobody is gonna be checking for you on OnlyFans. You got to have a toy line or something.
Do not be ageist because there are people that are into daddies and saggy people. It happens.
Oh, they got a market. But
They
I
gotta
mean,
market.
but
It's different. It's gonna be
but
different.
you're getting OnlyFans is oversaturated. So this, we stay in a society now where people don't want to work and they don't have to. So when you go to places like, where was I? I was at one of the hotels. I mean, this girl had the most nastiest attitude, and I'm just like, if you don't want to be here, there's the door.
Right. You ain't
Nobody's
gotta be here.
forcing you to be here, but I don't know if it was social media that did it, but around that time is that when I seen a big shift of people of how their attitudes change towards each other. And so that's how I kind of see it.
Yeah, I hate when I go to a place of business that is more expensive, like
Luxury.
luxury, and the service doesn't meet the price that I'm paying. I could have went to Denny's. I could have went to IHOP. And,
No, the Waffle House.
Waffle House. Or we don't have Waffle House out here. I wish we had Waffle House.
I'm so shocked. Do you know how popular Waffle House will be out here?
Oh,
And,
my
and, and at least, Waffle House, they got attitudes. But at least the food going to be good. I literally seen somebody.
Shit, Waffle House, they could fight.
Oh,
They could fight.
oh, yeah,
at
they got
Waffle
them hands. They
You
got
see that
them-
girl that deflected the chair?
Well, I think we'll play that video, but yeah, they don't play there. But I've seen people in there cooking with their hands. They flipping that egg. That egg is over there doing all this with no spatula. That was the best eggs I ever eaten. Instead of these fancy restaurants that's charging you, because in California it's really expensive going to brunch as well.
Yeah.
It's you get the service with the people with the attitudes, so the people that don't want to be there to work, and then you have to sit here and pay almost $40 just for some bacon and eggs.
For nothing.
And I could have just stayed at home.
For nothing.
So-
I just had an experience for one of my partner's birthdays where we went to. I'll name the business later. You'll just have to tune into the next episode. We went to this restaurant that is in Beverly Hills, and if you're booking for a birthday, which makes sense, you have to pay a deposit just in case you cancel and they've held those seats or whatever. And so there's a deposit, but there's also like an administrative fee, just out of nowhere, administrative fee. Gratuities already calculated and included, which, hey, that's cool. That's fine. But when we got there was a 45-minute wait from us getting there for our time of reservation. So
Well, hold on. So you were already, your reservation, let's say your reservation was at 7, you're there on time, or
we
before,
actually got
and you
there.
had to wait?
Actually got there probably like 5-10 minutes early. And
yes.
we had to wait in the lobby area until people were done eating. So I don't know where or how that's okay with anybody. But that happened. And then like the service was very like, meh.
Lackluster.
Lackluster.
It's like it's like when they're serving you, it's like, you should be thankful I'm serving your table.
Exactly.
I've had that out here, especially in LA.
Exactly. However, I will say it wasn't like one of those little gourmet portions where they have like a leaf of lettuce.
And that's $30 by itself.
That's 30, but like their portions were very nice and large and almost like too big. But yeah, like I hate running into places where they're charging you all this money, but the service is not matching. There's a bunch of places here in LA that do this, and I will be getting very specific in our next episodes, so please stay tuned.
Yes, and definitely Spirit Airlines, we'll definitely need to talk about that.
Oh, he said a name.
Spirit Airlines. I mean, we're talking about consumer business. I'd rather be honest. I will never forget, and we'll talk about this on another episode, but my last trip with Spirit Airlines was like, I think 2018 or something. I said, that's the first and last I'll be on this plane again. It was rough. It was rough.
It is rough.
From the fights to the attitudes to the arguments, I said, I've never seen everything all at once on one plane like that before.
There's a lot that goes on in Spirit Airlines. Then me, because how can I say? We're in two different tax brackets, and I'm a penny pincher.
Oh, God.
I do fly the airlines that are shady sometimes, and I hate myself afterwards because I'm a normal, tall, sized person. So sitting in these seats,
Ain't no way.
no, like my knee is against the person that is sitting in front of me. So even if I shift to the side, they feel it in front of me. And the seats in Spirit Airlines are so They're so small, and they don't recline. Not even like the. You know how you on
I
airlines.
don't know how nobody can do a 5-hour trip like that.
Listen, it's death. I usually take a sleeping pill before, so I'm gone the entire time. That's the only way I can manage it. But otherwise, it's not to be done.
Hello, ladies and gentlethems. If you're enjoying the show, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can not only be a part of the conversation, but you will also be in the know when we upload new content. Love and light to you all.